Live.
Let me share the stream.
Do not say this. Alright. Okay, we're live. Oh my god. I'm putting it in my Discord. Alright.
Where the hell is the link?
I'm putting it in my Discord.
Oh, okay.
Everyone. And then I'm putting it. You dumbass. Alright. Here.
You know what?
And then. What should I do?
Nothing. Never mind.
Alright. And now. I'll just reply like we're live.
Wait, I'll send you some charts inside the thing as well.
Yeah.
Chat.
I gotta post this everywhere. Okay.
Bro, what?
Alright. Okay. Should we start off with we'll start off with dollar index and then we'll move from there.
Yeah.
Like our traditional stuff. I didn't even clean up my charts. I got the. Actually, no, it's actually pretty fine. How's our news? How's our news look for the week?
How does news?
Yeah, how does news look for the week?
NFP week.
Oh yeah. So wait, indices will be great.
Yeah, post NFP will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah,
indices are like the best. What's it called? The best day to trade indices, in my opinion, is NFP. Let me get the calendar up and then I'll post it here.
Alright.
What we got?
So we got.
Yeah, no. List it off.
Let me see.
Here we go.
We got CAD on Wednesday,
Alright, cool.
and you're off Thursday.
Perfect.
The hell of CAD news. I think oil will move nice this week.
Yeah.
Let me look at oil.
We have CHF CPI on Monday, and my biggest watch was CAD CHF.
Oh yeah, oil looks nice.
This
for
is
a
like
pump.
one of my cleanest pairs. I mean, if wait. CAD moves inversely to oil. Am I mistaken?
Yeah,
All right, let me see.
I think oil should go higher. Wait, let me send you the chat.
I can do a click and drag, like if you or just put it in chat and then I could just drop it and paste the chart on it.
Yeah,
That's what I could do.
that's what. Yeah.
The difference between an IOFED versus a breakaway gap. A breakaway gap is an unfilled and left open imbalance, and an institutional order flow entry drill is a tag of a fair value gap that is like it hardly tags it pretty much. It's like a slight tag and then it runs.
So that's oil. If we hold that,
Yeah, I have the same thing for oil. Yep.
so if we hold that down close, I think it's pretty good to go higher.
Mhm.
All right.
I like it.
There's also a stop line there as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Dow looks good anyway.
All right,
This
here, ready?
week.
I think enough people are in here right now. We'll type in the YouTube chat, and you guys can moderate it and like kind of answer any questions that people throw out in there. Like if
Yeah,
if it's outside of the charts that we're talking about, because I know that we're gonna get like, other miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the NZD DHF could be a good setup as well. So
Yeah. We'll check it all, but if there's other questions outside of the charts, you could just type in. You could type in a response in there, like if it's like something simple.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
here we
yeah.
go. I'm gonna start recording this now. All right, welcome everybody. We'll be consistently doing these on Sundays. It'll be Ralph and Nick and I. It'll be either on my channel, Ralph's, or Nick's YouTube. So make sure that you have their notifications on and subscribe to them. But it'll be in like the same time frame range, roughly between like 12 and 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we'll start off, we do dollar index first, and we'll check our economic calendar for the week, which is pretty filled. For dollar index, we have NFP on Friday, the 8th. And typically on NFP days, it's a big focus, or at least for me, will be indices, because I think that it's just one of the cleaner days to focus on futures. Always anticipating like a manipulation move on news release for then the actual delivery past equities open. But on the dollar, daily, weekly, and monthly, I mean, for me at least, I don't know about you. I mean, Ralph and Nick, I know you guys have like kind of like the same view as my perspective.
Yeah.
It's very chopped and consolidated price action. Like, as of right now, I mean, the good thing is that if we're going to support bullish dollar, we're staying inside of this weekly internal range liquidity pool. Because, like, if we're just looking at it like this, it's just price taking out a weekly external range high and then reaching back into a weekly internal range liquidity pool.
Should be similar to last month, where it consolidated all the way up until NFP, and then it had a massive move up.
So we should get some sort of like, I can't really frame anything on the dollar index until like this gets violated. So I'm still gonna always stick with just our typical external and internal range move. That's what I'll stay true with. And this is not gonna, like, I was going to invalidate this if the last week we closed below it, and then we would use this as like new distribution or whatever.
Right. Yep.
But so we're still supporting bullish dollar right now. So just pay attention, I guess, to higher prices. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait, look at this map. Wait, look at if DXY does stay inside that breaker, it could break lower, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, I'm pasting this. Why can't I paste this? I'm gonna mark off. Yeah, I'm marking off exactly what you have.
Yeah, look at that breaker.
So we have premium and discount here. I'll delete this.
Yeah.
Mark this off.
Also, one thing for you guys that trade indices this week, especially after Friday's price action, where there was barely any down close candles the whole morning session. Monday is probably not going to be a good day to trade for that, especially when there's no news and price likes to consolidate ahead. The closer you get to NFP, the more like consolidation happens. So.
Yeah. I mean, if we do get price bearish from this breaker gap, then I would assume that we would go down to the flat body low in the daily at like 102.748. So that's what I would assume would happen. Any update on public Discord? That's still getting worked on. You know who's working on that for me? Ralph.
Who?
A D.
D? Oh. Bro, no wonder that shit's not done.
It's not done yet.
That's never getting done.
But
take a look at yield. Yield look like they want to go lower. Weekly, I think 5 years going to drop into the weekly fair value gap lowers. So it should support DXY going lower if it holds that bearish breaker.
Yeah. 10-year looks bearish too, trading into this weekly gap.
Yeah, I think we should at least trade into that gap.
Like previous weekly low should be clean. I mean, we just closed below this too. So that's decent.
Yeah. Well, it's the new month. NFP usually creates the high or the low of the month.
Yeah.
So you could always just work off that framework. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Someone said market maker buy model on daily for DXY. I see. I mean, I can't really frame. It's hard to frame bullish price on dollar on the daily. I could frame it on the weekly, just not the daily right now.
Yeah. I mean, if we stay below that breaker, I think DXY could go lower.
I think like we'll go lower to start the week because this is a stop run on Friday. Like I think we're obviously gonna target the first immediate draw would be like 103, like 656, and then we get like potentially 103, 610. So indices, like we'll move on to them next, like NASDAQ, ES, and YM.
Yeah, I like YM higher this week.
Yeah. YM is. I mean, it would be nice to start leave those highs for SMT and then go lower. But one thing you want with that is displacement, and we haven't got that yet.
Yeah.
No, nobody's shorting this. Absolutely, no one is looking for a reversal right now. Like no one is doing that. Please, for the love of God. We're gonna keep just looking for higher prices. Like we're probably going to get like every single we're just ripping new highs. So we'll get like consolidation after we break these highs, and then we'll probably make like another internal range liquidity pool, and then just do exactly what we did here. It'll just be like a repetitive process, and we don't shift our idea to being bearish until like we get like a daily shift in structure or something like that. And obviously, like I don't even need to say it, like you guys already know. This is just a daily drop in discount, internal range liquidity pool to this high, and then the Dow Jones should just be at 39,345. Like a blind man could have spotted this out. Huh?
Maybe Tuesday low the weakest type shit.
Yeah.
On Dow.
And then we have this gap, this old gap here too, to support price higher. So that should be pretty easy.
Yeah, as long as we don't violate that gap.
I don't think that we go below Friday's low. I mean, we formed a swing low in the higher time frame PD, right? So we should be fine.
Yeah, that swing low does look clean.
Yeah, so 39,342 should be an easy draw on liquidity. What's the first thing you see on your chart when you start analyzing a market? The first thing that I see when I look at my charts, I do the monthly, the weekly, and the daily, and I look for price reaching a higher time frame key level, like the internal or external range liquidity pools. That's usually what I do. But for indices, like I mean, I don't really think I need to do anything else because our focus just relies on. I'm not dropping time. I could drop time frames on the Dow, but I'm personally not going to trade it.
Yeah. So swing highs and swing lows on the premium discount, like you said, and then displacement. You want to see if you get like a huge leg up, it probably has formed either a swing low down there, and then wait till a swing high is formed, and then that's where you can draw your range on any time frame for that.
I mean, personally, like if I'm looking at Dow, like I wouldn't want this low to get taken out. I would want that to stay intact, and then kind of price to be supported by like these redelivery rebalances in this range, using this old, this bearish gap on the daily as new accumulation. So we should be having acceleration from here. And if we wanted to dig a little deeper, it could tag this hourly bullish order block.
Yeah, the structure on Dow's not the best, but
it's not the best, and
it's only because it's lagging behind NQ and ES. But it's only Sunday; it can all change. Everything can change.
Yeah. All right, so those are indices. What I see on that. We'll move to majors now, like euro and pound, dollar. Let's check them.
Yeah, I like the best plays this week for me is Dow, AU, and gold. Gold looks good.
Gold looks very good for higher prices.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check.
But I'm just looking at them.
Alright. Dude, I don't know what I was thinking when I just decided not to buy and just long the daily bullish order block here and just hold it to highs. That was pretty stupid of me. Because this was
On what?
this on euro. Because this was monthly
Oh yeah.
internal with SMT inside of the.
I'm trading the Euro futures this week.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely be trading euro futures this week. But this was monthly SMT at the internal range pool, and then we go to like weekly is just like we run the external range here, and then there's no real internal range target besides the one that we pushed through already. And even on the weekly here, we're using this old gap, this bearish gap as support for higher prices, and then also the daily chart. It's a daily market maker buy model, and if we look and compare GU with its
And we got the SMT.
yeah.
So that's why I was not really framing that bullish on DXY.
Yeah.
As long as we stay below that breaker.
And on top of that, if I'm taking a guess, we're gonna close above that. Like we're gonna draw to 108.980, and then this is the same corresponding high here on pound, which is 127723. But that's all dependent on what dollar does this week for NFP. But the daily is telling me lower prices.
Yeah.
So I don't really have. Maybe we use this down close candle as support on the daily, because we closed above the body high too. So that looks pretty decent. So this could be a
I think it's throwing all the seasonality out the window.
It kind of is, because
So far,
structure right now is lining up with higher prices on what's it called, on majors, but the daily's looking like it wants to push lower. The daily looks like it wants to push lower, but the weekly is telling me that we could still go higher. So it's kind of, we need NFP to like give a little bit of clarity for us to move. What did you say? Also AU?
Oh yeah, I like Australian futures this week.
Alright.
But I'll just be watching them three. And oil. Oil's good for longs this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check.
Definitely want to be nimble this week, especially if you're trading indices. So just wait for that news release on Thursday or Friday. I mean, that's when indices gets a lot of fun to trade.
If CAD futures can drop down, I like it down to here. The relative equal lows 73515. Let's look at USD. Let's check that. Bro. You're bullish on AU, right?
Yeah, but I need to see how Monday closes anyway.
Because, dude, through the grace of God, this thing has formed a swing low in a higher time frame in the daily internal range liquidity pool. So if we do this properly, then we're pushing up to the highs.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That
Like this is the external range high. Like this is what we're looking at.
If there was an SMT there, it would have been even better. But
we don't have SMT with NZD.
Nah.
Really? Hold up.
There might be an SMT between DXY though.
We don't. Damn, bro, this thing is so weak. Hold up. Damn. And the weekly's saying otherwise too. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is why I don't like when I get like toss-ups between like I look at and see like a weekly is telling me one thing and then a daily is telling me one thing, that gives me like such a hesitant feeling on bias, which leads me to like think that it could be like a low probability trade setup for potential. Like I like CAD CHF because I think that the weekly and the daily are lined up pretty clean.
Those CHF pairs are the worst.
They're the worst.
I still trading.
Dude, I got.
There is hella CAD news though.
I got killed on USDCHF, like killed.
Because the spreads are always bad on them.
The spreads are terrible, and they just move.
CHF
They move like freaks. Like they actually move like freaks, but like this should be clean. Like this should be the weekly internal to external. Like it's a breaker and a fair value gap too.
Take a look at USDCHF. I think it should draw lower. At least into that internal daily fair value gap that gets made.
Yeah, this is what I want. I want it. I legitimately want it moving from this gap pushing up higher. Because even on the daily, it's internal to external range move. It took out this high, and now it just should retrace into this and move. Like, no doubt. This is what I think. Because it's just repeating market cycles delivery.
Yeah, so when you're trading any yen pairs, just focus on the yen futures. That's what I do anyway.
Yeah.
It works better.
Dude, USDCHF has been an absolute toxic piece of shit.
Well, yen futures is still accumulating, but I think we are en route to making new lows. Soon. Not yet, but it is on the way.
Yeah. I like SMTs at lows or highs. Shrizola.
Dude, in my opinion, yen futures have like, I always keep on my adjustment for contracts, and if I take them off, we still haven't reached that low yet. But if I put it on, we're just accumulating below the low. So I don't really know what's going to do from here on. I think that it moves up, though. We anticipated lower prices when we had price trading into this old gap, and we formed a short-term high on the daily, delivering to our low run. So that's what I had marked off for yen futures. What else? There's the CAD crosses that I wanted to pay attention to, because I know some of these didn't reach objective points, but we've been paying attention to, like, we actually reached our objectives for GBP CAD and Euro CAD. We did the weekly internal to external range move. We've been looking at that for weeks now. The same thing for GBP CAD. And I still think that we have... Well, actually, we didn't even reach the high yet. We just ran it on Euro, failed on Pound. So I think that we'll still move up and be aggressive this week, potentially, because we do have CAD news. CAD news is...
Take a look at AUD CAD.
On Wednesday. AUD CAD. This thing pissed me off. Because we've... closed below this.
That's just gonna rip.
It is gonna rip. But it's so annoying. Like, it closed right below this, and then I think I had an entry on this, and it took me out on this daily low, and then pushed up after, leaving me in dust. And I can't reference anything on the weekly, or I can't reference anything on the daily. Unless we close above this body high, so it'll be like daily bullish order block. That's what I think right now. but
Yeah.
I can't really frame it on a weekly. It's just weekly internal and external to this high at 89,157, and then eventually the dealing range high at 90652.
Bro, GBP CAD, look at that shit. That looks easy.
We'll be able to we'll take this week, and we'll see a continuation on EuroCAD because this is just monthly. This is also monthly internal to external.
Yeah.
That's what I think we can do. And we do entries on the daily? No. I mean, we could enter here, or we could look for supporting price here. And then, okay, yeah, I don't really know what to do on here.
Oh yeah, if we don't go below that, it looks good.
Yeah, but it still can pull back a little bit after taking out the weekly high. If this, yeah, I know. We use this as support. We should not trade down into here. We'll probably create like S&T with GBP CAD, and then move up higher from there. New Zealand dollar is so weak. We'll focus on the Australian dollar.
Yeah, AUD is better than New Zealand right now.
Yeah.
I think GBP is better than Euro right now as well.
Yeah. Well, for bullish bias, because Euro Pound, I still think Euro Pound moves lower. Like, I want it to drop down in here.
It's gonna do that fuckery it always does. It leaves those lows, goes higher, then it'll die later on.
I've been looking at this for months. Like, literally just looking for price to drop from this gap to this low. So 84928 should be like the first look for us.
It will go there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Not now.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck around.
So we could focus on, I guess, let's see. How much higher?
Or when yen dies, yen futures are gonna die. But when they do, they're gonna die fast.
What, you think that we're gonna go lower on yen futures?
I mean, look at that shit on the daily.
Here, wait, hold on. With contracts adjusted or not?
Wait, let me send you.
Send it to me, because with contracts not adjusted, then yes.
As long as we don't go above this fair value gap, this shit should sink.
Yeah, no, I agree.
COT shows that they are bearish on this, but let me see. Wait, look at that.
I'm waiting.
As long as we don't go above that fair
Yeah,
value
no,
gap,
see,
this
I have contracts adjusted on. And if I click that, like, go to the bottom right, like the B-ADJ.
Yeah.
That was my difference. But yeah, no, that if this gap holds, then I still think, like, that's why I've had the alert set here at 0066115.
Yeah.
So that's what I just think will be an ultimate draw. So if yen futures die there, then all the yen crosses.
Look at Euro futures, Euro JPY right now.
And that's I'm bullish on both GJ and EJ. And if I look at Euro Pound, we either will drop from here or we'll push to this daily high. But I still think that it would move from this area in price because we have this gap that we're holding as well.
Yeah.
So we should accumulate new long positions to this high, and then there's also this daily flat top. So it's either this or it is this. one of the two. That's my first immediate draw. So I guess euro will be dominant to the pound, and obviously you guys can see how that's been working and how it's been performing. And then what was the one that you mentioned?
Bonds. Look at ZF1. This just made a swing low weekly inside the fair value gap. So if that goes higher, that should support the idea of DXY going lower.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I saw Alex Laz put that on Twitter.
Which?
He put in. I don't know if he put ZF1 or if he put the yield. I'm not really sure, but I remember seeing it.
The yield are down now as well.
Yeah, I think I think it was this. It must have been.
Which?
And we have what's it called? Relative equal highs.
Oh yeah.
As well. TT Trades is posting a video on advanced market structure this week. So like watch his post. I think it's gonna be like the 8th or something like that. But even if you just rewatch my videos, or I'll have one posted on Wednesday of the trade that I took last week, and I'll overview it. What else are we looking at? I don't like USDJPY. If we're gonna be bearish initially on dollar index, this is something to avoid, at least for now. I don't like how it's performing. Obviously, I want to see it move to that 151.912. We're still getting price supported by this old gap. So, with the confusion of like our weekly bullish bias and daily bearish bias on the dollar index, it's kind of best to just, personally for me, avoid the dollar crosses until we get some clarity.
When UJ's like that, when DXY is bearish and so is like yen futures, the best thing to do is trade Euro JPY and GBP JPY. That's literally where the low resistance price run will come.
Yeah, let's look at it, and then after that, I think we'll be in the clear. Let's check it. Let's go.
Bro, I've been waiting for those highs for so long.
Let's go clean chart and close it all off. Are these the same corresponding highs? No, they're not. Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just waiting. This Euro's just playing catch up to GJ.
Yeah.
On the monthly. Let's go zoom in closer.
That shit is gonna rip, but when it rips, no one's gonna be in a position.
So pretty much you're saying market buy.
I've still got that long.
You're still in the
from
position?
Jan.
Is anyone saying anything in chat?
Yeah, I've been.
Are you answering them all?
Oh,
okay. I'm doing like a weekly outlook, and the questions have nothing to do with the. Yeah, where am I gonna be able to enter on this? You're already in the position, so you're good.
yeah, I've been in this since Jan. Bro, you see that daily fair value gap down there?
Where? Here?
No, go lower.
Where? This
right
one?
There. At 160. Yeah.
You're
Me and Corin,
mentalist.
we've been long since there. Go above. No, go up. At 160.
Oh, 160. This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so clean. and you're holding it to here.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I've got a low lot. I've only got like a 1.0.5 lot.
damn. Alright, I mean, I guess, the first immediate draw should obviously be going to 163.333.
Yeah.
Daily flat top high, and then, that'll probably be like the immediate draw for Monday, because this Friday closes it inside. If you just look on the hourly, there's no way that it's not gonna break below this.
If that hourly breaker holds,
Yeah.
easy.
That should be. Wait. so pretty much. Market opens. EJ long.
Yeah, I'll know then.
There's JPY news as well this week.
Really? That was pretty.
Yeah,
clean.
trying to trade that shit. It's hectic because when they got JPY news, that shit just moves way more volatile than USD news.
Facts.
And I'm not staying up for Asia.
No. I'm gonna set some alerts down though. That was pretty clean. I like it.
Ideally, you wouldn't want to blow that swing low, but I mean, maybe one of those consolidation. Like, I don't know.
I mean, no. If it breaks, it's gonna run. It has to drop on something.
Yeah.
Right.
So that
It should not
creates
close below
SMT.
that breaker.
Oh wait, no, it already has SMT with GJ. We're like kind of good. I don't really know.
I'll probably make a stop run and then like displacement to the upside out of the breaker.
I don't really think that it needs to drop any lower from here. But yeah,
Get ready.
this should be the immediate draw on liquidity. 163.328. Alright. I think that might be all of what we're looking at for the week. Did I miss anything?
Nah, I think they're the only ones that look good.
Alright, okay, cool.
And it's only Sunday. We could do like another one on my channel tomorrow.
Yeah, we could definitely do another one
Tuesday.
tomorrow. Alright, cool. We could run that. If anything changes, we'll be like, because we're not doing any executions tomorrow. At least I'm not, unless I tag on EJ and CAD CHF. But we'll wrap it up here. Or top pairs that I'm looking at is CAD CHF, the EJ, and some of the CAD crosses, but not really exactly sure yet.
Yeah, YM, oil, basically indices and oil, like features. As well.
That's pretty much
Oh,
it.
What am I? What? That's all I'm watching.
Yeah.
AD, YM, oil, and EJ. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
We did oil and GC at the beginning.
If you're looking at GBP NZD, go from this internal to external range move. What is this? Oh. Alright. But we'll wrap it up here. It'll be posted on YouTube very shortly. But next week will be on Ralph's channel, and then we'll rotate and it'll be on Nick's. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and good luck this week if you are taking any trades, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to add us on Twitter.
CAD, right? For question.
What?
AUD USD. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
It's just my name. Yeah.
Alright, but I'll see you guys later, and we'll run streams this week. I'll keep updates on schedule. Everything will be posted on YouTube and Twitter. Damn. Alright, be safe, everybody.
Alright. Peace.